DiGeso. I'm the president and CEO of MAPEI North America. I'd like to welcome all of you to MAPEI's virtual Total Solution Plus show, I guess. With me today, I've got Real Burdash, I've got Jim Winfield, I've got Kyle Murphy, I've got Steve Cameron, and of course, I've got Sam Biondo. I don't have to say it. You all know it's been a crazy year. I'd rather certainly be in Palm Springs visiting with all of you face to face, but this will have to do for now. I am confident that next year we'll be together again, back to our usual celebrating and informing all of you of how MAPEI is doing. In the meantime, this year, although it's been a tough year, MAPEI has done relatively well. We're happy. I want to congratulate all our employees and thank all our customers for the support. We're moving along. We keep on building. You'll hear about some of the new products that we have on board in the next couple of minutes. But again, for me, it is important to thank certainly our employees for staying the course, working hard. It's not easy. It's difficult. And I think all of you know that. And again, to our customers, you've supported us. It's been difficult for you. We've been there to support you. But we certainly look forward to 2021. And I think I'm going to pass it on to Real now so you can talk a little bit about what we have done in 2020 despite this situation. Real.
All right. Thank you, Luigi. And hello, everybody. As you can see, even though this format that we're using to talk with you is what we've been the new normal for us for the last 4 or 5 months during this period of COVID. And so I thought that for myself, that since we can't be in Palm Springs, that I could at least put a background of the mountains of Palm Springs. That way we can have a feeling that we're there. In any case, as Luigi said, in 2020, despite having shutdowns and restricted access to our offices and so on, our R&D team has been very busy at work. And we really give our hats off to them that they were able to continue developing products. And I just want to go over a couple of these products that we are launching recently. And Sam will also jump in with me to make his comments because he's been very involved in the development of these products and the testing and the his comments will be appreciated. So the first line I'm going to talk about is you probably heard about it. If not, you will. It's our Careflex family of product. This is for us a revolutionary line of products that is, in our opinion, is going to change the industry significantly. These products, the Careflex 4 products, the SG Plus, Super, and then the rapid setting version. These are extra smooth, high transfer technology. The one thing with the large format tiles and the transfer between the mortar and the surface is kind of challenging with the clip systems and everything. This product line is going to change that and make it so easy for you. The high bond strength, the water and frost resistance on the Super, a bunch of very, very important attributes. And the one that people seem to enjoy really is the creaminess, the smoothiness of this product. So when you're doing all these tiles, it's going to help you work faster and less strain on your body. Sam, what do you think about these products?
Everything he just said. No, it's smooth, it's creamy, it's really nice. Again, I've said it before and I'll say it again. You always want to read the instructions, especially with these new products. The water ratios are a lot different than what you're used to. So read the instructions on the proper water ratios. But that's the other thing. There are bigger water ratios in these products. And that gives you the flexibility to mix it and make it the way that you want. Great bond strengths. Great non-slip, really creamy and easy to apply and spread, especially like Real said, on the back of these large format tiles, but also on membranes that have scrim or have a felt on the back of them. They spread very easily across those.
All right, thanks, Sam. And by the way, these products come in 44-pound bag, but the coverage is equivalent or higher than the regular, what we call the large and heavy tile mortars at 50 pounds. So that's a key factor also. The other product that we're launching just recently is the NovoPlan HFL. It's a new self-leveling underlayment. HFL stands for high flow self-leveling, and this is a calcium aluminate base, which is a great product. Again, the feedback we've received has been tremendous on this product from field trials and the contractor base. So, Sam, we want to make a few comments on this?
Yeah, in the past, levelers when they first came out, they were great, but you actually had to have some skill and to put them in place to smooth them out. There was some rules you had to follow, and with this product, because of its fluidity, if that's the right word here, flows out really nice. Very little touching it with a smoother or a spike roller. It goes in place really quick. It mixes really nice and flows really good. And a flat floor is a good floor.
Absolutely, especially these days with all those large format thin tiles and so on.
Yeah.
The other thing is not necessarily a product, but as you're aware, at Surfaces, we launched our Mappa Heat radiant floor heating system. And then at the time, we just went into the shutdown period. But now, through these months, we've been working still really hard at it. And we now have a registered Mappa Heat Pro installer program. Sam is the one that doing the instruction. And why don't you take a few Mappa Heat Pro installer program, Sam?
Yeah, this has been shockingly, this has been a really big success for us. We weren't sure how it was going to go. This has been really, really good. With the Mappa Heat Pro installer, you log on and you register, and you will get a Pro installer number. It will increase your warranty, and we cover all the bases for all four of the Mappa Heat systems that are there: a mesh, a mat, a membrane, and a wire.
And good thermostat.
Yes.
The best in the business with
Yes.
the and then the last thing, again, we've been working in all departments. We've created launched the new app a couple of months, the new website and a new app. And hopefully you've had the chance to visit it. If not, please go ahead. It's very completely new design. But if you have not downloaded the Mappa app, please go ahead, because this app gives you a tremendous amount of features. But the key one, from my perspective, is calculators. In the past, we had limited range of calculators in our old app, but this one, it's got every product as a calculator, from primers to grout to mortars to levelers. You've looked at it, Sam. What do you think?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Especially now with some of these newer products where we're getting better coverages than what was standard or what we used to get. You need to understand your coverages. The calculators work great. It'll help make sure that you order the proper amount of material and you're not short.
Fantastic. Thank you, Sam. So that's it for now. We thank you for stopping by and visiting with us today. From my perspective, now I'll turn it on to I'm not sure where he is in the corners, but I'm going to look down because I see him down. So I'm going to turn it to Jim Whitfield right now. Thank you, and stay safe.
Thank you, Rial and Sam.
You.
Jim Whitfield, I want to talk to you a little bit about, again, missing TSP, missing you all. I think one thing that I always enjoy about the show, it seems a little bit more intimate. Now, I know there's thousands that attended, but still, compared to coverings and services in these big shows, it really feels a lot more intimate. We have a lot more time to network and hang out together. I can tell you that's one thing I miss probably the most, is getting to visit with contractors and other people in the trade association. One thing we do heavily at TSP is trade association meetings. Most of those have been rescheduled into virtual meetings. Give you an idea, meetings that we attend in tech services, the TCNA board meeting and the executive board meeting, which Luigi also attends, the NTCA technical committee. We've got the ANSI A108 committee and MMSA. So we spend days in meetings before you guys even show up at the show. And it's important because we have a lot of important things going on. I'll give you an example. In ANSI, since the last ANSI meetings, we've passed a new standard. And the new standard is, hopefully you'll find this interesting, exterior installation of vertical and overhead gauge porcelain tiles and gauge porcelain tiles panels / slabs by the thin set bonded method with improved modified dry set mortars. So for thin set mortar, for gauge porcelain tile, we have an exterior standard today. It is not published yet. Hopefully it'll be published by the end of the year, but that's a big, big development for our industry. MMSA, we're working on a lot of different types of standards. We've got working on a new standard for industrial epoxy grouts, uncoupling membranes, premixed grouts, tile deformation, and SLUs as an example. So all those are active standards, some coming to conclusion. We believe we can wrap up the SLU one as an example fairly soon. Uncoupling and premixed grouts are also moving along at a very, very rapid rate. So those are all important standards you should be aware of that hopefully we'll have in our industry in the near future. You know, one of the things we really kind of miss about going to TSP is, you know, we get a lot of trainings as well. Here at MAPE, our trainings have changed substantially. You know, we are still out there. We're still out there with our field representatives in your warehouse or on your job site, whatever's needed, wearing masks and social distancing and doing all the important things. But we're not doing as many trainings in our large facilities or large trainings in our facilities like we used to. A lot of those have moved to virtual. You know, we've started a weekly and webinar program. You know, we've covered every aspect from our tile setting materials to our flood covering materials, even our coatings, concrete restoration. So those are some divisions you may not be so familiar with. This Thursday at 1 o'clock Eastern, we're going to do a seminar with a division you're probably not familiar with at all, and that's UTT, our underground tunneling. So if you want to get a little bit of an idea in the introduction of UTT and tunnel boring machines, listen to that webinar. I think you'll find some entirely different. You probably were quite surprised that MAPE is involved with. But we do a lot of different things, and this is one place where we can really highlight those. You know, we do virtual trainings. We've done hour-plus programs on surface preparation, and of course the MAPE installer training that pro installer training that Sam and we all have referred to. Our future ones, we're talking about programs for our MTI highlights, gauge porcelain tile, which will be a multi stage program. So we've got a lot of different things happening, and most important, still to continue to do our trainings. And as I mentioned earlier, our field guys are still out there. They're there to help you with your job site. They're to help you with training in your warehouse, whatever it is that you need. So we're still actively out there, again, practicing social distancing, wearing masks, doing all the things we have to keep everybody safe. Thank you very much for stopping by our booth. I'm excited to tell you about some of the rapid changes that we're going through here at MAPE. And with that, I think we'll extend it a little bit to sales, and I'll turn it over to Steve Cameron. You can talk a little bit about the Careflex tour.
Thanks, Jim. Wow, you covered some ground there. COVID has definitely been obviously challenging for all of us and many of you people out there. And from a sales perspective, a unique challenges were our job is to be in front of customers. So we had to get creative. And as Jim talked about, the heartbeat of MAPE is our education and training. And whether it's technical from Jim's group or from a sales perspective, we like to be in front of you, the customer. So we've had to come up with some unique ways to be in front of not only the contractor, but our distributor reps as well. So we've done everything that you see here, the team meetings and all that. However, we have made some headway in being creative. And one of the things that we started to do here recently was the Careflex van tour. And I don't know if any of you have had the chance to see our vans. We've got them spread across the country in different regions. And we basically, it's a road show with the Careflex series of products that Rial was talking about earlier. And just to be brief, the Careflex has a very unique quality. We think it's a game changer. These products are going to change the way we think about thin set mortars, not only from a contractor point of view, installation of simplicity and versatility, but from a distributor point of view for consolidation and all that. So a very quick example, I was just talking to a guy this morning, one of our guys this morning on the Caravan tour, and they took a 24 by 48 piece of porcelain tile on a piece of
cement board and used Careflex Super, and they had it hang vertical in front of the contractors. There was 20 contractors there, and they all got to spread it and, you know, feel the smoothness that Sam was talking about earlier. And right away you could see how easily this product spreads, how well it sticks to the wall. But then at the same moment, they took the board and hung it. They had pre-built a frame, and they were able to hang the cement board up, and the tile stayed there. And the contractors absolutely loved it. And the orders are coming in. So that's our Careflex. A brief on Careflex. It reduces errors, reduces the complexity of mortars, as I mentioned earlier, inventory management. So anyway, pay attention. This is a great game changer for our mortar world. And I'm going to turn it over to Kyle Murphy for a second.
Thanks, Steve. I think you said all that well. The thing I'd like to convey is the excitement that we've generated with this. I've been with the company 21 years, and sometimes even internally we get another product and we go, okay, well, this one is a game changer. As Steve said, the customers really like the simplicity of it. There's something in this for everybody. The installers love the creamy spread, the wet out characteristics, the fact that it's basically a 3-in-1 mortar. So we have a 3-in-1 mortar that's a thin set. It's a medium bed, or what we used to call medium bed, now called large and heavy tile mortar. And it's very non-sag on the vertical wall application, and it gets a T rating. So that's a 3-in-1 mortar. And then the beauty of that is you've got 3 different price points. So if you're a price point buyer and it's a price sensitive market, you're in the builder market, you might go with the Careflex SG. If you're a middle of the road guy, you go with the Careflex Plus. But all these mortars have the same smooth quality of mixing. They have long pot lives, 3 to 4 hours. Pretty incredible. The feedback we're getting, like Steve said, we're doing these demos every day on the distributors' parking lots and in the contractors' parking lots, and we're the guys are buying it on the spot, loading the vans and leaving with the pallets that we bring to show. That's a good sign, and we're getting reorders, so we're really excited about it. We hope you share our excitement, and thank you, R&D, for hitting a home run here. And for our customers who continue to support us, we thank you.
Nice.
Thank you,
Nice.
Kyle. That's really, really exciting. I mean, like Kyle said, we're all excited about this Careflex and the HFL also. I think that combination will really help everybody get great jobs done and remain competitive. Again, we're all sorry that we can't be there, and we can't be there giving you chocolates or having the Dallas cheerleaders or whatever we do normally at our tabletop. But we really miss you all. And then I'll turn it over to Luigi to kind of end it up for us here. Luigi?
Well, thank you very much, Mapei team. I think you've created some excitement for our viewers out there. To our viewers, this has been a restrictive year, but because it's been a restrictive year, we've worked that much harder to introduce new products, to improve on existing products, and all of this to ensure that we remain being your #1 supplier in the flooring business. We've been working hard at staying safe. We want you to stay safe, and we're looking forward to seeing you all in person, as Real and the team said, and enjoy some face-to-face time at next year's Total Solution Plus. Good luck to you, and take care. Thank you.
Thank
Bye,
you,
everybody.
everyone.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
See you guys.
Bye.
Yeah.